Hello, everybody. I am Son of the Freaky. It's kind of goofy to say that out loud, but today I kind of wanted to just talk about the creation of pieces of media and just videos in general, including this one. You know, it can honestly be anything, really. Like it doesn't. It's not like just like, oh yeah, a game clip or a hard worked on for a long time kind of video essay, but just any form of piece of media that you simply post online or create to share with other people in general. Like, you know, I like to do a lot of photography stuff in person, and I love it a lot. And one main thing that I always think about when I look at older videos is memories and whatnot that I have associated with them. Because the thing is, I have been doing like photography and whatnot for ages now. Obviously, it's not been multiple years. I'm not that good, but I've been using my phone to, just record and like take pictures of the sky when it looks beautiful or when I think it, should be captured. And I like to share those moments with a lot of people. I share with my friends and whatnot. And for the most part, they view it as, oh man, that's cool. And that's okay. That's how it's meant to be viewed originally. But I carry a much deeper meaning within them. Because those videos matter a lot to me. Like, a lot when it comes to this very specific ones. Usually, they're just simple. Maybe it'll be a cool version of the sky, but there's a lot of them that carry very deep memories within my mind because they're usually from a town where I don't live anymore and I won't be able to really jerk. Why is he screaming? But they're usually from a town I don't have access to like I used to anymore. So what that entails is just essentially memories captured in a video. That's exactly how I view it, because that's what it is to me. It's a representation of how my memories look. And when I see the pretty sky, it's a very pretty memory, obviously. And as I said before, for the most part, they are meant to be viewed in a simple, like, hey, that's a pretty cool video kind of way. But there is definitely a lot more meaning behind them that I put in there because of the amount of time I've spent like traveling or exploring or getting to specific places just to take those videos. And that's why I love doing photography, because there can be so much meaning from something so simple. Like, sorry, my nose is a bit running, I apologize, but in all honesty, like taking again, well, anyways, there's a lot of importance in capturing videos and photos and whatnot, so you can properly get meaning from a lot of them. And like memories are something that will eventually fade with time. But if you post something on the internet, there's a good chance that if you can't delete it, it's gonna be on there forever for anyone to see. You take a look at the YouTube environment and there's just so many videos from times past. You can see the world through a different lens that is no longer there to be viewed. And like that's what I love so much about just having videos that I can keep, that I share with friends, because while most of them aren't exactly posted online, there's still plenty of them that are just shared with friends, and I know they like to view them. And because of my video living on their memory, I feel as though it extends even more its lifespan. I care about my videos a lot, and it's kind of strange to say that, but I really don't mind it at all. I do truly care about my videos a lot, to the point where if you were to show me a cover of one of my videos, I could probably legitimately tell you exactly what video it is. And that's how much I remember very specific videos at times. Because there are definitely quite a few of my, sky moments where I'm recording a really pretty moment up above, but it's just nothing more than just that cool moment. But as I said before, there's a lot of videos that carry very deep memories for me. And that occurs with a lot of videos when it comes to my old town, which consists of mostly extremely pretty skies. So when I show someone that, it's like I'm giving them a piece of my memory. And that's what I love about it. Because even if they do not understand what it is exactly that I'm trying to show them, it doesn't really matter. Because I know what it means. And that's all I need to know. And I have never actually really explained to any of my friends or family this. This is the first time I've thought about it, and I was like, well, hey, I might as well see if maybe some other people will take an opinion on this. But, regardless, just pieces of our lives just captured into small moments posted online or elsewhere is just extremely important for the world. We sort of get to create our own history, whether or not it stays in books or not. And that's an amazing thing to be able to achieve. So, with all that being said, the conclusion is my videos matter a lot to me. A lot more than most people would feel, I suppose. And, you have content creators that could easily relate to this, but I'm not a content creator. So when I show somebody my videos, I'm not doing it solely just for views. For the most part, this entire channel, is just for that. I just create videos and I post them online. If it gets views, it gets views, and I'm happy about that. Yay, a lot of people saw my video. I got 50 views today, you know what I mean? Like, that's amazing. That's an amazing feeling. I totally understand how, content creators can feel whenever it's, on a much larger scale. But, it's just like, if I posted a cool sky video in a group chat with a bunch of my friends, and they all react like, oh my goodness, that's amazing, rather than having the usual response of, hey, that's pretty cool, man, and it being only 2 people that respond. And there's obviously going to be a very clear difference in reaction, and when it comes to my mind, I like to share videos, and I like to show pieces, and then when more people get to see them, I obviously become happier that more people are able to share just at least a piece of what I feel when it comes to these videos. So, I don't know, but I think preservation of memories is obviously very important. Whether it's in the way I said, where we take, moments and post them somewhere so they're able to be kept, or we keep it in an old camera, or no one will ever see it but anyone who has the camera at that moment. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't, because someone else will see that video eventually. So somebody else will find it. Maybe it'll be your grandson. Maybe it'll be your granddaughter. Who knows? Maybe it'll be your nieces and nephews if you're not planning on having children. Or just some kid that eventually gets it when, it's passed on to them. It doesn't even have to be a family member. You know what I mean? All of these memories can be shared one way or another. I know I've certainly seen my fair share of stuff where, I look at a video from an old camera, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is amazing, this is great. I totally understand why they would want to keep this safe and why they kept trying to preserve it for so long. This is truly a really amazing moment. And a lot of people can really understand that. You go online and see footage of people watching old footage from a past time and whatnot, and they'll tell you yeah, man, I really enjoyed watching that. It was like watching a piece of the past just unfold before your very eyes. And that's amazing. But at the same time, what comes with the past must, come with the present. A lot of things in the past are no longer there, and you have to deal with the reality of being in the present. But that doesn't mean the future doesn't exist. So even if you feel that your present isn't exactly the best, or I wish I could have lived back then, just always remember that you can make the present that past, where it's like, man, I didn't realize how good the present actually is. This is really amazing now that I really take a peek at it. You know what I mean? Like, there are definitely plenty of moments where it's like, man, I wish I could go back to, a time when I was a bit more ignorant and blissful, and it's just, yeah, those memories are happy. Those memories felt good. You felt good in that life where you didn't have to worry about overwhelming grades, where you didn't have to worry about college degrees, where you didn't have to worry about, having a job on the line. It's all right. It's cool. But at the same time, you gotta accept the fact that you're now in the present. You can't go to the past. It's a difficult thing to do. It's a difficult thing to accept what's happening, but at the same time, there's a lot of comfort in that, because it means you haven't reached the time limit that you have set for you. It means that you're still here, you're still in the present, and while you're in the present, you can turn it into the great past that you'll always want to go back to. Because if you spend too much time looking behind you, you might run into something that's in front of you that you can't see. One example of this is exactly right here, where I'm focusing on the enemies that are in front of me, but I forgot about the enemy that was behind me. And because of that, he lost attention, but that could have ended bad. So yeah, that was the entire video. If you did watch all the way through, then I thank you very much for hearing me out during this kind of lengthy yap session. And I kind of want to just speak about this topic because why not? I don't know, it was just something that was on my mind that I kind of felt could be shared with the world in case there was anyone that decides to watch it and, maybe forms an opinion from what I said. But as I said before, if you did like this video, then maybe leave a like or a comment or anything like that about any of your thoughts, if you formed any new ones, and yeah, that's really about it. See ya.